My librarian is a camel. Vocabulary. Question 1. What does the word avid mean in the sentence below? Jenna is an avid reader who loves the library. A. Careful. B. Eager. C. Skillful. Or D. Unwilling. Number 2. What does the word isolated mean in the sentence below? The children in the isolated village rarely saw outsiders. F. Covered by trees. G. Smaller than others. H. Colder than average. I. Far apart from others. Number 3. What does the word access mean in the sentence below? Most people in the United States have access to computers. A. Ability and permission to use. B. Deep understanding of. C. Great skill in using. Or D. Intense dislike of. Number 4. What does the word impassable mean in the sentence below? The flooded road was impassable. F. Steep and rocky. G. Narrow and rough. H. Difficult to pass on. I. Impossible to travel on. Number 5. What does the word obtain mean in the sentence below? I was able to obtain the information I needed. A. Get. B. Hide. C. Pass on. Or D. Understand. Number 6. What does the word vast mean in the sentence below? Canada is a vast nation, the second largest country in the world. F. Huge. G. Instrument. H. Isolated. Or I. Modern. Number 7. What does the word decree mean in the sentence below? The court issued a decree for the people to obey. A. Job. B. Offer. C. Paper. Or D. Ruling. Number 8. What does the word prevent mean in the sentence below? Wash your hands often to prevent the spreading of germs and illness. F. Heal quickly. G. Express sorrow for. H. Keep from happening. Or I. Weaken the strength of. Number 9. What does the word annual mean in the sentence below? The annual community talent show is held every November on Thanksgiving weekend. A. Lively. B. Long. C. Old-fashioned. D. Yearly. Number 10. What does the word drowsy mean in the sentence below? I wanted to stay up late, but I started to feel drowsy, so I went to bed. F. Angry. G. Excited. H. Hungry. Or I. Sleepy. My librarian is a camel. Comprehension. Number 1. Why are library books delivered by mail in Canada's Northwest Territories? A. People don't have cars to drive to their local libraries. B. There are not enough sleds to carry the books people want. C. This is the fastest way to transport books along long distances. D. There are not enough volunteers to personally deliver the books. Number 2. The article describes the Northwest Territories of Canada as an Arctic region. What does the phrase Arctic region mean? F. A cold region near the North Pole. G. A huge region far from major cities. H. A region inhabited by native people. I. An isolated region made up of small communities. Number 3. How does the map of Canada relate to the ideas presented in the caption below it? A, it shows how close the Northwest Territories are to the United States. B, it shows where Canada's major cities are located. C, it shows the size of Canada's Inuit communities. D, it shows how huge the nation of Canada is. Number 4. Which of these is not a reason stated in the article why camels are used to deliver books in Kenya? F, they can carry heavy loads and need little water. G, they are an economical means of transportation. H, they can travel on roads that are impassable for cars. I, they are agreeable animals that are friendly to children. Number 5. How do photos and captions relate to the article's main ideas? A, by showing what kinds of books children enjoy most. B, by showing what camels, horses, and elephants look like. C, by showing how children dress in the different parts of the world. D, by showing children all over the world receiving and enjoying the books. Number 6. Why is one book delivery program in Mongolia known as candy books? F, some of the books are edible but not nourishing. G, some of the books describe candy and other food. H, the children think reading is sweeter than candy. I, the children think that they are getting candy instead of books. Number 7. What does the word nomadic mean in the sentence below? For centuries, people in Mongolia have led a nomadic lifestyle, moving across the steep, a vast grassland-covered plain. A, difficult. B, lonely. C, ranching. Or D, wandering. Number 8. What does the word caravan mean in the sentences below? The students of Bula Ifdan eagerly await the arrival of the camels. When the library caravan finally reaches the village, the children watch as a librarian pitches the tent and displays the books on wooden shelves. F, a group of librarians who specialize in children's books. A group of tents used to display books in the desert. A group of children who live in the Kenya desert. I, a group of camels carrying goods across the desert. Number 9. Why did the author include a photo of library elephants climbing a mountain in Thailand? A, to show why books are no longer delivered in Thailand. B, to show how difficult transportation is in some regions. C, to show how many books a single elephant can carry. Or D, to show where the driver of an elephant must sit. Number 10. What effect does the library train for young people have in Bangkok, Thailand? F, it gives young adults a place to apply for jobs. G, it gives preschool children a safe place to play. H, it gives homeless children a safe place to learn. I, it gives young adults a place to escape from the police. My librarian is a camel. Grammar. Number 1. What is the correct way to write the sentence below as a direct quotation? Don't forget your jacket, Mom reminded me. A, quotation mark, don't forget your jacket, Mom reminded me, period, quotation mark. B, quotation mark, don't forget your jacket, comma, Mom reminded me, period, quotation mark. C, quotation mark, don't forget your jacket, quotation mark, Mom reminded me, period. D, quotation mark, don't forget your jacket, comma, quotation mark, Mom reminded me. period. Number 2. What is the correct way to write the sentence below as a direct quotation? I replied, "It's not that cold outside today." F. I replied, quotation, "It's not that cold outside today," period, quotation mark. G. I replied, comma, quotation, "It's not that cold outside today," period, quotation. H. I replied, comma, quotation, "It's not that cold outside today," period, quotation. I, quotation, I replied, period, "It's not that cold outside today," period, quotation mark. Number 3. What is the correct way to write the sentence below as a direct quotation? "Spring is my favorite season," said Miss Estrada. A, quotation mark, "Spring is my favorite season, comma, quotation mark, said Miss Estrada," period. B, quotation, "Spring is my favorite season, comma, quotation, said Mrs. Estrada," period. C, quotation, "Spring is my favorite season, period, quotation, said Miss Estrada," period. D, quotation, "Spring is my favorite season, comma, said Miss Estrada," quotation. Number 4. What is the correct way to write the sentence below as a direct quotation? Please put away your books, the teacher said. F, quotation, "Please put your books," quotation, "the teacher said." G, quotation, "Please put away your books, comma, quotation, the teacher said," period. H, quotation, "Please put away your books, period, quotation, the teacher said," period. I, quotation, "Please put away your books, period, quotation, the teacher said," period. Number 5. What is the correct way to write the sentence below as a direct quotation? Danny shouted, "Let's go outside." A, quotation, "Danny shouted, comma, let's go outside," exclamation, quotation. B, Danny shouted, period, quotation, "Let's go outside," exclamation, quotation. C, Danny shouted, comma, quotation, "Let's go outside," exclamation, quotation mark. D, Danny shouted, comma, quotation, "Let's go outside," exclamation, quotation mark. Number 6. Which of these direct quotations is written correctly? Quotation, "I would like to ride an elephant, comma, quotation, said Derek." G, Jake replied, quotation, "I wouldn't go near an elephant," period, quotation. H, then he added, period, quotation, "You can't control a beast like that," period, quotation. I, quotation, "I would have an elephant expert help me, comma, Derek explained," period, quotation. Number 7. Which of these direct quotations is written correctly? A, quotation, "I'll bring some books," period, quotation, "Anya said," period. B, quotation, "The library is closed tomorrow," quotation, "said Anya." C, Lily responded, comma, quotation, "We can do research at my house," period, quotation. D, quotation, "We can also use my mom's computer," comma, added Lily, period, quotation. Number 8. Which of these direct quotations is written correctly? F, quotation, Tara replied, comma, quotation, "It smells wonderful," exclamation mark. G, quotation, "This is my favorite recipe," period, quotation, "Mrs. Kim explained." H, quotation, "You can help me make the dumplings," quotation, added Mrs. Kim. I, quotation, "Okay, comma, quotation, said Tara, period, quotation, "Then I can show my mom how to make them," period, quotation. Number 9. Which of these direct quotations is not written correctly? A. Sam cheered, comma, I love parties, exclamation, quotation. B. Tony explained, comma, quotation, it's a bowling party, period, quotation. C. Quotation, I'm having a party on Saturday, comma, quotation, said Tony, period. D. Quotation, I'm not a very good bowler, comma, quotation, Sam grumbled. Number 10. Which of these direct quotations is not written correctly? F. Quotation, in winter days are very short, comma, quotation, she added, period. G. Taylor commented, comma, quotation, I would like to visit in the summer, period, quotation. H. Quotation, some people live in Arctic regions, quotation, said Miss Sanchez, period. I. She explained, comma, quotation, in summer the days are very long there, period, quotation.